You know, lightning is one of those things that if you're in a safe place, it's beautiful to watch, but it can be very dangerous. And as we approach the warm season, many of you will be outside. So let's give you some lightning safety tips. First of all, if you're in a pool, that is a bad place to be because water conducts electricity. The general rule of thumb is when you hear thunder, you need to head indoors. That is the safest place to be, is inside. You also do not want to be near anything metal. Stay away from metal objects. You could easily be electrocuted near a fence, for example. You want to get inside. Now, let's say you can't get inside, but you do have a car nearby. Believe it or not, a car is actually a pretty safe place to be, even though it is metal. And the reason for that is because if it is struck by lightning, the electricity will move through the vehicle and then go right back out the tire. So a car is a good place to be. Indoors is better. But another place that is not safe, you might think it's safe, but it's a tree. You do not want to be under a tree. Stay away from them because lightning is attracted to tall objects. So the taller the object, the more it attracts the lightning. As I mentioned, in a house, staying indoors is the safest. And once you're in, you want to stay away from the windows. Get as much space between you and the outside as possible. Those are a few lightning safety tips for you.
Well, there goes our car.
Oh man, it is hail. Another thing to talk about, one of Ohio's most destructive and costly weather events. Several times a year, we see hailstones as large as golf balls. Large hail costs property owners and insurance companies billions of dollars. It can break windows, dent or punch through siding, and just tear up your roof, and you might not even know it.
A lot of things will go unnoticed. Homeowners don't exactly know what they're looking for all the time, and this damage can be worse in the future, can get worse and eventually lead to leaks.
So if your house takes a pounding from hail, you might want to call a professional for an inspection. ABC6 offers a free app for your mobile device, giving you the weather information you need when you're on the go. ABC6 anchor Bob Kendrick now here to show us some of its features.
Well, Bill, something I really like about the Ohio Weather app, and have since I first loaded it into my tablet and later into my phone, is just how easy it is to use. You know, I like technology as well as the next person, but I really don't like to use an owner's manual, and I like it to go quickly and work perfectly every time, basically. And the weather app's been great for that from the start. So I want to show you three things that I use it for constantly, and it really serves my weather watching needs. We'll start here with the map itself. Now, very, very quick. One thing I really liked from the start was how you could maneuver it around, zoom out, zoom in, obviously right down to your street if need be, and it goes quickly, loads very quickly each time. Something else I really like on a daily basis is in the left-hand side over here. You look in the forecast area. Not only do you get the daily forecast, you could get the hourly forecast as well. You see it scrolling by there by the hour, and watch as the day changes, which it obviously will do during severe weather season very often. And one more thing that I really like, we'll go back to the map, is on the top left here, you see map layers. Push map layers, and now you'll get a really good indication of which areas are under a warning or a watch simply by going down to the tornado severe thunderstorms area there and clicking it on. And also, if you live in a flood prone zone, another good one to put on there is the flood zone. So now when watches and warnings come up, you can see the areas under a watch or warning very clearly delineated on your screen. As you see, it operates very quickly, very easily, and best of all, it's free. Available for anybody using Google or Mac products at your respective app store. Just search for Ohio Space WX and enjoy the severe weather season. Bill?
Bob, thank you very much. Again, yeah, that is free. One of the best things about it. It's available in the App Store, Apple App Store, and on Google Play. Just search for Ohio Weather, or Ohio WX. That's Ohio Space WX. Well, forecasting severe weather is a partnership between the professionals at the National Weather Service and the meteorologists here at ABC6. Tonight, I want to take you to Norman, Oklahoma, where the forecasters at the Storm Prediction Center issues the outlooks that we share with you.
We take it very seriously, and it's a level of responsibility that isn't for everyone.
Strongest flow aloft at 500 millibars.
There are 22 of the top forecasters in the world manning the high-tech Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma.
We realize that folks look to us to let them know in advance, to get the watches out, to work with local offices. We take it very seriously.
I visited the center on a day when dangerous weather was forecast. The SPC had just issued a tornado watch. The meteorologists pore over a constant stream of data from satellites and radar stations across the country.
Combining The technology that we've seen advancing within meteorology and also within the communications realm has really made a difference in getting the word out and keeping people safe.
The National Weather Service just reached a huge milestone in technology.
And now we have a network of radars all over the country that really allow forecasters to narrow down what kind of storm is most likely to produce a tornado.
It's called dual pole radar. It allows forecasters to get a whole new look at storms.
We can essentially see whether it's large raindrops or hail falling in a storm. You can see debris.
30 years ago, warnings were issued for only 25% of tornadoes. But thanks to modern radar and knowledge, warnings are now issued for 75% of tornadoes.
And almost all of the strong and violent tornadoes, the ones that pose a serious threat to life and property, have warnings on them.
Powerful computers create high-resolution models.
These are typically 4 or 5 kilometer resolution,
allowing the SPC to publish outlooks. It's a heads up about the potential for severe weather 8 days before it happens. And that word is getting out faster than ever.
Social media, Facebook, Twitter, can also get the latest information and get people to act.
The proliferation not just of the internet but of smartphones that have the ability to display really quite a bit of data, whether it's local radar, watches and warnings, has given us the ability to communicate directly with folks in the threatened area.
An ABC6 relationship with the National Storm Prediction Center is key to keeping you informed.
We can't do our job effectively without folks like you helping get the word out. You know,
well, thank you. So, I've always thought it's a great marriage between the two.
It's a critical partnership.
Sure, absolutely.
A small tornado watch.
Meteorologists at the National Storm Prediction Center. We are under that severe thunderstorm watch. And we at ABC6 work together to keep you and your family safe. And we will be right back with more answers to your questions. Stick around. All right, everyone, welcome back. Here with meteorologist Andrew Michael running the live chat. A lot of people participating tonight.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people come over. Question we told you we would answer using our hashtag OhioWX hashtag. What should they do if they're in a high rise? You want to head into those stairwells because they're going to be surrounded by concrete, no windows. Head as low as you can inside of those. We also were talking about mobile homes.
Yeah, you know, if you live in a mobile home, it's really a bad place to be during a tornado. The best place is if there's a community center you could get to before the storm gets there. That's something that's concrete foundation.
Yeah.
Hopefully something, with walls in between. If not, you've got to get into a ditch. I mean, you just don't want to be in a mobile home. You said the average weight's what, 15,000 pounds?
15,000 for a mobile home, which isn't a lot. So that's why you want to get to as low of a level as possible. If that happens to be a ditch, community center, something, just get as low as possible. Something that at least is secure, or get down into a ditch.
Same thing with a car. You're driving around and you see a tornado and you are in the path. You want to be out of that car. You do not want to be in the car.
Absolutely.
You want to be down in that ditch. You know, ABC6, the only station in Central Ohio with 5 meteorologists. That allows us to bring you more extensive coverage to help keep you and your family safe. Well, we hope that the information that we've shared tonight will help you prepare for the severe weather season ahead. For everybody here at ABC6 News, I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly, along with meteorologist Andrew Michael. We thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.